Okay, everyone. Well, welcome to Story of My Life as told by Google Maps, Google Earth, a new program. We started out in New York City. First place I remember living was in Brooklyn, New York. We lived in a place called 2nd Street, and I tried to locate it as best I could. Here's the general location, but lived there until I was about 6 before moving up to Connecticut. We lived one place called Chapel Street, which is I couldn't locate even the town, but now I do remember living on Book Hill Road in Essex, and I was actually able to find the specific house here. I learned to skateboard on the hill up to the north. When I was in 7th grade, we moved over to Japan to a town called Kunitachi. And I was able to find Kunitachi Station. We're zooming in on it right now. On the outskirts of town, about an hour from Shinjuku on the Chuo line there that you see. And I stayed there till high school, and then I transferred over, or I went over to boarding school, and I was able to find the actual dormitory that I lived in, Concord, Massachusetts. It's the Bryant Payne house right off the Middlesex Circle. You'll see a picture of it taken on a nice sunny day. So that's a Bryant Payne house, you see. After 4 years of the New England winter, I was enamored by the palm trees and sun of Los Angeles, and went to Occidental College, and I found the frat house that I lived at the base of campus, a Phi Sig house, right there at the bottom of the entrance to the campus. And that was down in LA, in the outskirts of LA. After 2 years there, I went back to Japan, took a year off to teach some English and recharge my savings so that I could save up for the rest of college. At the time, my parents were living down in Kyoshi, we're zooming in on right now. I lived with them for a year while teaching English on Kyoshi Station. The resolution wasn't so good on the maps here, but and then I went back over to finish up my college at UC Berkeley, which is up to the north a little bit, right across from San Francisco. My first house was a one-bedroom apartment that I shared with another guy, Kevin Alvin, living right off of Bancroft Avenue, and there's Ellsworth Street right there. And later moved down Bancroft Way, the Fish House, the group house, 9 of us living there, I think, and lived there also after college as well while working in the city, before eventually moving to the city itself, the city of San Francisco. And the first place I lived at was in Victorian in the Castro. And you'll see in this picture here, if you zoom in on it, you can see there's a street fair or carnival or something going on in the Castro. I later moved over to Noe Valley, which was down to the south a little bit. It's right off 24th Street in Sanchez, and was working downtown in the South Market area at that time. After a couple of years in San Francisco, I then moved back to Tokyo to work this time, and got my own place up the north of the city, in the old part of the city called Nezu. With a lot of greenery there, just because there's a lot of temples. I think there's over 100 temples in a small radius there, and it's surrounded by 3 of them. There's Nezu Crossing. Later moved over to a more fashionable part of town over near Shibuya, Aoyama, right near Omotesando, and a little back alley there. Had a great old apartment, looked over a cherry tree in the backyard. That was just walking distance from all the action. And met my wife, Izumi, and we moved into a apartment in Ebisu, right on a back alley, sort of in the shadow of Ebisu Garden Place, and lived there for 2 years, and had our son, Tyler, in that apartment. But that only lasted 2 years. We had to move out and found another place over pretty a little bit outside of the city. It's a place called Green Hills Unoki, and you can see here in this shot that they hadn't built the apartment yet. It was still Green Hill, and that was where we lived for 2 years before I was transferred back to headquarters for my company. That was in Princeton, New Jersey, and we lived in a house on the outskirts of Princeton and Pennington, and I actually found the actual house here on Franklin Avenue. We lived there and had our daughter, Julia, before ending up where we are now, which is back to San Francisco. And we live now on the island of Alameda. And we'll zoom in right to our house where we are right now.